Welcome to the Build Chronicle. Bengaluru is India's technology capital. It is a city of startups, global offices, expanding suburbs, and non-stop growth. But it is also a city known for one major problem: traffic. Every day, lakhs of people spend hours on the road. Distances that should take 30 minutes often take 90. For a city that powers so much of India's modern economy, this level of congestion has become a serious urban challenge. That is where the Bengaluru Suburban Rail Project comes in. This is not just another transport scheme. It is one of the most important mobility projects in urban India today. The goal is simple but transformative: connect Bengaluru's outer zones, suburban townships, job centers, and future growth corridors through a modern rail-based commuter network. The Bengaluru Suburban Rail Project is being implemented by KRIDE, a joint venture between the Government of Karnataka and the Ministry of Railways. Planned across 4 corridors with a total length of about 148 kilometers, the project aims to build a true suburban rail system for Bengaluru, connecting the city center with outer growth zones, satellite towns, and major commuter corridors. This matters because Bengaluru is expanding rapidly, with more people living farther from where they work. As a result, the city cannot depend only on roads and metro lines, it also needs a commuter rail system for longer daily travel across the wider metropolitan region. Bengaluru's traffic problem is no longer just an inconvenience, it affects productivity, daily life, fuel use, and the city's competitiveness. Metro and roads are both important, but suburban rail serves a different purpose: it connects the wider metropolitan region over longer distances, quickly and efficiently. That is why this project is so important. It fills the gap between inner-city metro travel and traditional rail services, giving daily commuters a practical alternative to spending hours in traffic. One of the most interesting aspects of the project is that it is not just a single line, but a full suburban rail network built around 4 corridors, together forming the word Samparka, which means connectivity. The first corridor is Sampage, connecting KSR Bengaluru city to Devanahalli. It is important because it links the city with the fast-growing northern zone, where industry, logistics, aerospace, and airport-related development are expanding rapidly. So this corridor is not just about current travel, it is also about supporting Bengaluru's future growth. The second corridor is Malaj, which runs from Bayapapanahalli to Chikkabanavara. This line connects the eastern and northwestern sides of the city and has strong value because Bayapapanahalli is already becoming a major interchange point. As metro, railway, and suburban systems come together, this corridor could play a major role in multimodal connectivity. The third corridor is Parihata, connecting Kengeri to Whitefield. This is one of the most important corridors in the entire network because it links major residential and employment zones. Whitefield is one of India's biggest technology hubs, while Kengeri is a key urban gateway on the western side. A direct rail connection across this belt could significantly reduce pressure on road traffic. The fourth corridor is Kanaka, running from Heelilij to Rajankant. This line creates a long north-south suburban connection through the expanding metropolitan region. It is especially important for future suburban growth, because many areas once considered distant are now becoming part of Bengaluru's everyday commuter geography. If delivered properly, this project can reshape how Bengaluru functions. It can reduce travel times between suburbs and job centers, make outer residential areas more practical for working professionals, ease pressure on major roads, and support more balanced urban growth around station zones. In the long run, suburban rail can shape both real estate and urban growth. Areas with strong station access often become more attractive for housing and business, which means this project is not just about transport, it is also about guiding Bengaluru's future growth around a more structured network. The Bengaluru Suburban Rail Project faced years of delays due to land acquisition, approvals, utility shifting, and coordination issues. But progress now appears more visible than before. Civil works are moving on multiple corridors, and there seems to be a stronger push toward execution. For a long time, the project felt more like a plan than a visible reality, and that perception is now beginning to change. Construction methods like precast systems are also expected to improve the speed of execution, especially in a dense urban environment where long construction timelines can create even more public frustration. Even with visible progress, the real test lies in integration. Stations alone will not be enough. Commuters will need good last-mile access, bus links, parking, walkability, and smooth interchange with metro and other systems. Another challenge is public expectation. Bengaluru residents have heard mobility promises for years, so this project will be judged not by announcements, but by open sections, running trains, and real-time savings. That means delivery quality will matter just as much as construction speed. In a larger sense, the Bengaluru Suburban Rail Project is about the future of urban transport in India. If it succeeds, it could become a model for other cities facing sprawl, congestion, and commuter stress, while giving Bengaluru a transport system that better matches its scale and ambition. The Bengaluru Suburban Rail Project is one of India's most important urban mobility projects. With 4 corridors planned across the metropolitan region, it has the potential to connect suburbs, job centers, and growth zones more effectively than roads alone. If completed well, it can reduce congestion, improve daily life, and support more organized urban growth. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the Build Chronicle for more deep dives, clear explanations, and grounded coverage of India's biggest infrastructure projects. There's a lot more coming on the roads, railways, ports, airports, and mega projects shaping the country's future.